Hey YouTube! Alright, so this is my video about the Austin Teen Book Festival. And I will start off by reading all of the authors who were there. And then I will show you all of the books that I got signed and all my personal experiences with them. Okay, so the schedule looks like this. And it has pictures of all the people that were there. And I'm just going to go ahead and read them off and the different panels that they were in. So there were 5 people in each panel, and the first panel was the Alterna Worlds. And I did go to this panel. It was really cool. This panel consisted of Rosemary Clement Moore, who wrote Texas Gothic, Scott Westerfeld, who wrote Uglies and Leviathan, and he was there for his new book, Goliath. Maureen Johnson, who wrote The Name of the Star, Jonathan Mayberry, who wrote Dust and Decay and Rotten Ruin, and Brian Yansky, who wrote Alien Invasion. So those were the first 5, and I saw them and they spoke and they were really, really cool. Maureen Johnson is freaking hilarious. She's really funny. So of course I had to buy her book, and it's somewhere over here, somewhere right here. So that's Maureen Johnson's book. I saw Scott Westerfeld, and this is his new book. Yes. And in those people, I didn't get any of them to sign, so that sucks. But the next category that I didn't get to see because we couldn't hear because it was this giant auditorium that they divided into 4 sections, so you could still hear everybody because it's only divided by cloth, like drapes. So you could hear everyone else's microphones. So they decided to cancel some of them, and they canceled this one. I was really freaking peeved because I wanted to see it, but it was the I Heart Love Stories panel. And this panel was Christina Garcia, who I can't read what she wrote. I'm sorry. Simone Elkles, however you pronounce her name, which I have right here, Simone Elkles, and she wrote Perfect Chemistry, the Perfect Chemistry series, and she was there for her new book, Chain Reaction. And she signed my book, and it says, Kara, it was awesome meeting you. Always be yourself. No, follow your dreams. Always follow your dreams, which I thought was really sweet. And so I got her to sign, so that was awesome. She was really nice. When all the other authors left, she was the only one that stayed to get more people's books signed. I thought that was really great. And then Jenny Han, or Han, not sure how to pronounce it, was there. And I have not read her book, The Summer I Turned Pretty. That's really weird. But I heard it was really good, so I picked it up, and she did sign this one too. And she was in a rush because everyone was trying to leave, and this was the last one that I got signed. But I asked her to draw me a photo, and she did. It says to Kara with a little plant. Yes, so that was really cool. Stephanie Perkins was in the I Heart Love Stories panel that I didn't get to see, but I did meet her, and that was really cool. She ended up telling me a story about her 3rd book because my name is Kara, and when I told her my name, she told me that her sister's name was Kara and spelled the exact same way. So I thought that was really cool. And she told me that her 3rd book that she's writing, Happily Ever After, I think it's called. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it's called. The model on her book is named Kara also, so she was, telling me next time when I see the cover, I'll know that that's Kara. So I got her to sign my books, and she signed Lola and the Boy Next Door, and it was really cool. She wrote, for Kara, always, always, always be yourself. But the one that I like the best, I asked her to draw me a photo in my copy of Anna and the French Kiss, and so she did, and it's really funny. She wrote, to Kara. Oh, that just cracks me up. So now, I won't say that she just signed my book. She drew in my book, too. The last 2 people in the I Heart Love panel was Jennifer Ziegler and Christina Mandleski. Um, so I didn't see them. I don't know who they are, but I didn't get to see that panel. The next panel, it was the Pin Fatel panel, and I did not get to see this one either or meet any of these authors, but it consisted of Margot Rabb, Gabrielle Zevin, Alison Noel, Mary Pearson, Jessica Brody, and Alexandra Ondernito, but she wasn't there, so I didn't get to see any of them. The next one that I did see was the Supernatural panel, and I saw Cynthia Linich Smith. I can't pronounce her name. She wrote Eternal, Heather Brewer, which I have read her first book, and she was actually really popular. She had loads of minions, is what they're called, people who were really into her books. She had loads of them. Jackson Pierce, which wrote Sisters Red, and I met her, and she signed my book, and she also drew me a picture, because I just like to ask them to draw me pictures. But I think her picture is really funny. So this book is about werewolves, so she drew a werewolf chasing a girl, which I thought was really cute, so that was really awesome. And she also signed Sweetly, and she drew another picture in here. She was really nice. I think the nicest one I met out the entire day was definitely Stephanie Perkins. She was great. But Jackson Pierce was funny too. She signed this Kara. Oh, it cracks me up. But yeah, so that was Jackson Pierce. She was really freaking sweet, just like she is on her YouTube channel. You should go check her out. Tara Lynn Childs was there, and she just wrote Sweet Venom. Sophie Jordan was there, and she just wrote Vanquish, and Firelight is her first one. They were all really great. And Andrea Creamer, who wrote Nightshade and Wolfsbane, and they were all really great. Great panel, very interesting. And then the last panel was Real Life is Messy, and those I didn't go to that one, but the authors were Varian Johnson, John Corey Whaley, David Levithan, Marissa Walker, Co Booth, and Jeff Herbeck. Yeah. So that was basically all the people that I saw. I did get, let's see, I got Will Grayson signed by David Levithan, and this one is probably one of the other really funny ones. But he wrote To Kara, Enjoy, and then he drew me a picture too, and it's a picture of John Green, because this book was co-wrote by David Levithan and John Green. So that was really, really cute. So those were all the books that I got signed, but I got there it was from 10 in the morning until 5 at night, or afternoon, and I got there, and Scott Westerfeld did a speech, and it was a really, really good speech. He talked about his new book, Leviathan, and his new series, and that was really great. And he had this really cool remote control whale, because in the book there's a ship that's made out of a whale in the sky, and it was remote control, so it was floating above us, and it was the coolest thing ever. It looked just like a whale swimming above your head with nothing, no strings or anything. It didn't make a noise. It was silent. It was really, really cool. And yeah, so Heather Brewer was definitely really popular. There was loads of people there to see her on the Vampire Chronicles of Vampire Todd series. And Jackson Pierce was awesome. Stephanie Perkins was awesome. But Scott Westerfeld had the longest line when it came to book signing. His line was super long. I could not get him to sign my copy of Leviathan because that would have taken way too long. But Stephanie Perkins, it's been a long day. Stephanie Perkins lost her cell phone, which was really sad. But overall, the entire theme of the night was steampunk, because that is the theme of Scott Westerfeld's newest novel series, Leviathan. And it was really cool because everyone was dressed up, in steampunk outfits with the goggles and, the feathers, and it was really, really, really awesome to look at. And the only problem was that the books they were selling were so expensive. And I know they were only about $1 or $2 more than they were in stores. But that's a lot, considering Amazon prices and stuff like that. Like books that had just come out were roughly $22, and paperbacks were $10 or $11, and hardbacks were $19. So I only bought one, but I met some really cool people and I stayed the entire time. So I definitely am excited for something like that to happen again. And actually, something like that is happening again. The next author to be at that event center is Rick Riordan. So I'm really excited. I'll probably end up reading another one of his books before he gets here. I'll probably end up going to see him. I really want to. I hope I can, but if not, that'd be a bummer. But anyway, that was basically my experience. I could have gone a lot more in depth with it, but I don't have enough time. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'd be glad to answer them. But I had a really great time. Those were the books that I got signed, and definitely some really great authors that I got to meet. Okay, bye.